What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the NOCO Boost X. This is going to be a jump starter. You see how nice and small, compact it is. Easily going to fit underneath your seat in your truck. That way, whenever you need it, you can use it to jump start it in a pinch. Now, NOCO makes a bunch of different jump starters for different vehicles and amperage. This one is going to be 1,750 amps, and it's going to work with engines if they're gasoline, the 7.5 liters, and if they're diesel, 5 liters. So just keep that in mind on what you're buying this for, and that's what it's going to work with. Another thing to double check would be your battery. It's going to work with 12 volt lead acid batteries, so just make sure you got one of those as well, and this will work for you. It's really easy to use. Just standard clips. They do have a nice snap to them. That means they're going to be able to hold on even if we only got a little spot to connect them to. So how you use it is you make sure it's off, don't turn it on and then hook it up to the battery. You want to hook it up to the battery with the box off. So we're just going to go kind of place it here. Go positive, positive. Negative to negative. Now we should be good. Now this battery's not dead, so we're not going to jump it, but what we would do is hit the power button, and then it's going to go to jump start right away. So you can jump in there and turn the key, and it's going to do that for about 60 seconds before it has to shut down. Then you have to hit the power button to try it again. Another thing it does is it protects against accidents. So let's say you're stressed out because your vehicle won't start. You're hooking up the cables quickly. You didn't realize that you hooked them up incorrectly. This light's going to light up right here and warn you, do not hit the power button because it's reverse polarity. So you got the negative hooked up to the positive and vice versa. Looking at some of the other lights, you got the snowflake one there. That's going to be if it's too cold to jump the battery, it's going to warn you. The one with the thermometer and the plus sign is going to let you know the battery's way too hot, so it's not going to mess with that either. And then you have the error one. You have to look in your booklet for whatever error pops up here, but that's also a warning one. Next to that, it's going to be how much of a charge your box has. So you can hit the power button and see it light up. You see we're about halfway there. We should probably plug it in the wall and charge it all the way. You have the override button down here, and that's going to be used if your battery is so dead that the box does not detect it. So you'll hook it up just the same, and you'll push that, and it'll just go ahead and go to jump start. And this light up here will light up and let you know it's in that jump mode. We also have the flashlight built in, so you can hit that button. It'll toggle through 3 different brightnesses, and then you can have the emergency light, and you can toggle through a couple different ways of flashing that way, just in case you're on the side of the road and you want help. Now, how you can use the USB ports on this side, they do have covers on them. Just pop those off. And this one's going to be USB in, so you can plug your USB-C that it comes with in there, and now it's charging your box. So I like that. You don't have to plug it into an AC outlet in your garage or anything like that. Once you use this to jump your vehicle, you can pretty much plug it in and get it charging, so you can always have it ready to go. Now, it's got another port right here that can kind of be used to charge other items. If you're stuck on the side of the road and your vehicle just won't start, you can use that same USB port, or well, the one next to it. That's going to be USB out. So then you can charge your phone if you need to in an emergency. Another thing I like is it's got these posts here that you can hook up the clips to. So you clamp them on there. It kind of keeps it all nice and neat. There's not cords hanging off of it. That way you can store it wherever you want. You got a compartment here in this vehicle just to throw it right there, maybe in the center console or underneath your seat too. Another thing that helps keep it all nice and neat is this bag that comes with it. You can easily slide that over with some room to spare, so you can get your USB cable as well and throw it in there too. Now, if you are worried about using this out in the weather, if you're out broke down and it's rainy, this does have an IP65 rating, so you don't have to worry about using this. It's going to operate and work just fine. Another thing to say is the internal battery is going to have 46 watt hours, so that's about how much charge you're going to have with it, which means you can use it a couple times to jump. It's not going to go from full to dead on one jump. Now, I still would suggest go ahead and just plug it in when you're done using it, because I'd rather have it full power when I need it. Duracell makes some jump boxes as well, and I've got hands-on with those. Those are going to be a little bit bigger and bulkier, but they're going to also come with the option to have a tire inflator as well. So if you want a more all-complete system, you can look into that and check that out on our website. But I will say that I like this one because it's smaller, not only for fitting it inside the vehicle, like I said, underneath the seat or in the glove box or center console, but when you go to hook it up to your battery, it is nice that it's smaller, so it'll fit in these spaces a lot easier. You don't have to worry about it falling off. You know, I can set it here and it'll be fine and hook it up. I kind of compared this to, like I said, the Duracell one being bigger, so that's a little more awkward to set in place, or even those big jump boxes. I've had to use those plenty of times to jump vehicles. This isn't always even and flat, so setting something like that down, you hook up the cables, can fall over, and it's just frustrating. It's nice that this is smaller, lower profile. You just hook it up right here. You don't have to worry about accidentally knocking it off when you fire it up. Overall, I think it's gonna be really helpful to have this. I think it's gonna do a great job. I like how small it is compared to other jump boxes. Like I said before, I'm used to the big old handle ones that you have to haul around. There's not really space in your vehicle for that. I like that this one's small enough to fit under the seat and be out of sight, out of mind, but always be there when I need it, just in case of emergency. Well, thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.